Welcome you guys to my floor. I guess those paytas have a thing with sitting on the floor doing their videos. But I'm doing mine because I'm having a little picnic along with what I want to tell you. Everything I'm going to tell you I find interesting myself. So if you guys find something interesting that you like, great. If not, grab a hot dog and join me. I made a hot dog. I'm going to have a little Lime-a-rita. And yeah, we're going to get started about some stuff that is just so crazy. Actually, most of the stuff, you guys. And if you notice, I'm having my Lime-a-rita without extra tequila. Because I got lots to share with you guys. I made myself the hot dog. Okay, now, if at the end of this video I keel over, it's because this expired May 17th. It said sell or freeze by May 17th, and it's like almost a month later. So I was like, we'll see. I really wanted a hot dog, and I didn't want to go out. And I was like, oh, well, what am I going to do? Anyway, first of all, cheers. Cheers to all of us who like to sit on the floor and eat. Okay, now you guys know I do like my hot dogs plain, but I also like them with French's, the yellow mustard, and onions. I'm going to put a little bit on because I think I'm into the mustard today with some side chips, but I'm going to have onions because I might meet up with somebody later and I don't really want to have the, because I would put the raw onions on them. Yeah, but anyway, this is my lunch. Oh. You guys hear that bird? Like a crow. Well, I guess he's part of my video today. Right? Right. Anyway, let's get started. First, I want to get started on just so much, but there is so much backlash over the World Cup win. USA won over Thailand, I believe. I just saw this. And they won like 13-0. People are like, oh my gosh, did USA have to celebrate that much? And couldn't they have put in their second or third string? I'm thinking, I don't know, did they? I don't know. Didn't catch all that. But they're very, very mad at USA. And then people are saying, well, if the men had done that, there'd be no backlash whatsoever. I don't know if that's true because I don't really follow it, the soccer World Cup stuff. But I just thought it was interesting because, first of all, it's a competition. If you're competing, and like they said, it's the World Cup, yeah, you know what? They have every right to play how they want to play. It is the World Cup. It's not just, let's go to the gym and play and let's like put in a third string if they're not getting any points. And these are grown women. Hello. Let them celebrate. I don't know. I also heard in the gym today that on the news that at the end of this whole thing, if there's a tie, it'll come to who has the most points. So there you have it. I get why they did that. Why would you put in your third string? You know what? If Thailand wasn't as good as the USA, okay, so be it. That's just a competitive sport. And you know what? All you guys just need to chill and let them women. It's probably what they lived their entire lives for in their soccer careers, and let them have their moment. Oh my gosh. There is nothing that can go by with a celebration without having something deeper into it. So that torques me off about this world. It's like, man, I tell you. I don't get that. I don't get that at all. But anyway, kudos to you women. Cheers. Wow, that just really bothered me. I don't even watch it. I don't follow it, but that just really bothered me. It's like, that one's done. this is something that you guys need to listen to if you're traveling, especially if you're going to the Dominican Republic. I'm sure you guys have heard of, so far there's 6 American tourists that have died over there. And the FBI is wanting now getting involved because they want the toxicology reports from them, and they don't have any analysis of what's going on of the people that have died. And one was at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Resort, Punta Cana. A man drank from his minibar. It was a Scotch whiskey, and he almost immediately, I guess, was feeling sick and feeling down, and he ended up dying. A Delaware woman, excuse me, she was, as you know, was beaten at 2 a.m. in the morning. She barely survived, but there was a couple and a single woman. They were all in the same resort in the separate buildings. And then the 6th one, I'm not for sure, but maybe this just came up. It might have been, the last one was the brother of Barbara Corcoran from Shark Tank. She said he had died in a Dominican Republic hotel. I believe this was in April. And they said he died of a heart attack, but there was no coroner's report, no nothing. It was just, said verbally to her. There was no autopsy. He was 60 years old, her brother. He was waiting over there for his girlfriend. They're just saying it's just very mysterious of what's going on. They're thinking maybe some things are the minibar poisoning. I don't know, but obviously, Dominican Republic, I would think, wants the U.S. Tourist trade. So I'm thinking it's disgruntled employees within, but yeah, that's really scary. So, you know what? Think twice about if you're going there. Maybe try somewhere else. There's so many other places, and right now, until they get it figured out, you guys, be safe. Be safe. I don't know. I mean, it could be the greatest place in the world to be over there. I don't know, but don't chance it. Don't chance it. But anyway, condolences to all those families. Just so sad. I'm sorry, guys. I could have ate my lunch before I talked to you guys, but I don't think I can do a video without eating or drinking with you guys. It just makes it so fun for me. I hope for you, but I hope you guys go get a snack too. And then I won't feel so all alone. And I'm wearing this dress because it's so hot in my apartment today. So hot. Okay. Let me throw this one in here. I love all this stuff. I'm sorry. Obviously, I hope you guys do too if you're joining me. But, let's see. Nike is putting in plus-size mannequins in their London stores. Way to go, Nike. Finally. And I saw a picture of it, and you probably can look it up on the internet, but it is so cool. And it has her in a Nike outfit. I'm like, kudos to you. That is so great, Hope Victoria's Secret is looking at that. So, these are all what I got from my grocery house. My baked Ruffles chips, right? It is really comfy sitting on the floor, I gotta say. Just lay back, kind of hang out. I've got my guys' grocery games in the background. On silence, though. But okay. On to the next. Let's go. This is fairly recent. Justin Bieber wanted to fight Tom Cruise. He, I don't know, whatever it was. But, first of all, Tom Cruise would beat your bleep, Justin Bieber. Um, uh, Let me see what it says. It says he's. I get it. He's like almost 3 times your age, Justin, but he could have whipped your butt. And now Justin just came out. I think it was today. That I was just kidding. I really was just kidding. I didn't mean. And I'm like, oh, why would you kid about something like that? If you really want to do it, put it out there in the universe. And that don't just come back days later and say, oh, just kidding. I'm sorry, because it gets so much backlash. Whatever. All right, Wendy Williams. I know I love me some Wendy Williams. Poor girl's been going through that divorce, but you know what? She's going to be better off. Better off. She's already out here in L.A. Found herself a man who everybody's like, oh, he did hard time, like 6 years ago in 2013. She goes, I know. And this is what she has to say, and girl, I gotcha. I'm a 54-year-old grown-ass woman. I know what I'm doing. Thank you. Yeah. Everybody back it off. My gosh. Everybody's a therapist or whatever. It's like, maybe he's turned the cheek and he's doing really good right now. You guys are still judging him for a mistake he made. So far so good. I don't feel sick off this hot dog. Let's see another one. Oh, here's one. Another person getting really, really sick. The girl from China. I believe she was 14. Got very, very deathly sick. And they found 100 undigested boba in her stomach. Now, they say boba is hard to digest, but I guess she was addicted to it, and her parents didn't know, and she'd have the bobas all the time, and she'd, suck them little things down, and there they are, and so, yeah. Watch your bobas. Here's one of my opinions, all right? Just from what I see and watch, I have great common sense. I'm very observant of people. I read people well. I think because I did hairdressing and I was a bartender, I read people so well. One of my pet peeves, and maybe I've told you this before, is when a couple comes to a bar and the guy starts flirting with me. Hey, honey, hey, don't do that to me. Don't disrespect your woman or your man, if it's vice versa. Don't do that. Not cool. So anyway, this is the person who I think is in love with himself. Any ideas? Do. Okay, ding. Pauly D. 100%. Pauly D is so in love with himself. He had a thing on Twitter today. He goes, oh, this is me one. Oh, the grubby me, really? He's like, he's got sweat, no gel in his hair. He's got a beard, and he's got chest hair. Really, that's the normal American man. And he's like, oh, this is just me. Well, I'm like, get a real job, Pauly D. I get it. You know what? It's all about celebrity-ish stuff, and you want people to look watching, like, oh, look at me on my down day. Anyway, I love you some Pauly D. I ain't anything, but it's like, that is not a down day picture for you. Anybody. Hello. On that, I need a hot dog bite. Okay. Here's something. Oops. This is about a YouTuber, a young YouTuber, very young. I don't know if she's 16 yet. But, it is, that JoJo Siwa. I had some other stuff on her. I want to make sure I get it right. They have found asbestos in some of her product, It was the JoJo Siwa makeup set, I believe. There's trace amounts of asbestos fibers, which are highly toxic, right, in the powder eyeshadow. And it was recalled by Claire's finally by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. But Claire's is saying that they didn't want to pull it because it's acceptable in Canada and European countries. First of all, why is that such a lower... Why... I know, this looks a little uneven, sorry you guys. Why is there such a lower standard in those two areas of our world? But, that's what the cosmetic safety regulations say over there. So, like, that's a little odd. Check further if you have any of her products. This, the batch lot number I can give you, S180109. Just saying, don't use it if you do have it. And, you know, sometimes these YouTubers, and there's another YouTuber, has I don't even know her name because I don't follow her, but she has a lipstick thing out, and people were just not having it. You know, it had like, it looked like little hairs on the end, and it showed a picture on the internet, little hairs on the end of that lipstick. And then she's saying that, oh, it was the plastic gloves we used, and we went to rubber gloves, and then they said that it was gritty, kind of like sandy stuff in it. She has not recalled that at all. She's like, oh, we're working on it. But it's like, girl, you need to refund the people their money until you get it worked out. And then if they want to reorder it. I don't know who you are, but I'm sure who you guys watching this probably know more than me. I'm not even going to call her name out, but it's like, know your product before you sell it. I know people go, oh, we're going to do this, but just put your name on it. Okay, yeah, whatever. I know it happens a lot, and that's really, really, really sad. Here's something if you watch reality TV back in the day. Only I'm bringing this up because I watched this with my girls. Back in the day, years, maybe a decade ago. The Hills cast is so glad Lauren Conrad is not going to do the reboot. Why? I'm personally jealousy. But Audrina Partridge, I guess was her name. She says she was always the leader, Lauren Conrad, and she would tell them what to do and everything. And she goes, we're so happy because now we can make our own choices. I'm like, why wouldn't you have been able to do that before? Unless it was said that she is the ringleader and you all listen to her. But just to be happy that she's not coming back, she was a big part of your show of why it was successful. And then you guys crap on her? I don't get it. I don't get it. You know, everybody's doing reboots. I know Friends is thinking about it. I really don't know if they work. You know, look at 90210. They're having major issues, I guess, over there. I don't know. Why do we have to have reunions? I don't know. I guess because you want to see your favorite people. But, you know, once it's done, and let it go, and they should move on to other things. Let me get my dress. I'm sorry. I'm always such a mess on my videos, and I'm so sorry, you guys. But, here's something, safety-wise, I'm looking out for all of you. Kidnapping attempts. There are so many kidnapping attempts. Especially in parking garages, parking lots. Always look, you guys. You just don't know. And there was something that I heard on the TV. It's like evil. Evil is everywhere. You think you're safe, but evil is everywhere, you guys. So please, please, please be so much more cautious about your surroundings. Now, here was one. A man was checking out in a mall, and he forgot his billfold. A store, a mall. I'm not for sure, but and his daughter goes, "Oh, Dad, I'll go get it for you." He left it in the car. She didn't come back. Anyway, long story short, he went out to check. It wasn't there. His wallet wasn't there. There's blood on the car. He came up with a device. He's just, you know, how can you ever get over somebody taking your child. I just don't know. And I feel for him. And he made this device, and bless your heart. The number one reason that kidnappings are successful, they say, is because the person cannot make noise. They either have your hand over your mouth or a gun to your head. You can't make noise. So he made a personal alarm device that you can put on your purse or your person or on your belt loop. And it's as loud as a military jet during takeoff. And it can go for, once it's pulled, this pin, it can go for 30 minutes straight. It's ear piercing, and usually they say the guy will, or the man, woman, whatever, will flee because it has now brought major attention to them. And you can reinsert the pin. You don't have to let it go for 30 minutes. I get that. But he said it's so crucial, and they all say so crucial to make noise at the beginning, because to escape that later on, your chances dwindle. So I think we all need to get that personal alarm device. I'm going to check into it. I know we all had Mace in the day, you guys, but I don't know if that works anymore. I guess it would, but most of the time you don't have it out. But if I was walking through the parking lot by myself, I don't care what it is. You see during the day people get kidnapped. Just have it on your person. Don't have it in your purse, because you know what? It's going to be too late to get it out. So if you don't have it on your keychain while you're walking, walk with it. It takes seconds to get it out of your purse, backpack, whatever, to hold it, and it may save your life. Okay? Please do that. Please be safe. Okay. Here's one more item that I really love. Uber's revolutionizing transportation. Why, you say? They are going to offer a flying taxi service. How cool. It's going to be here in LA, of course, and they're going to have, it could only be up there for 20 minutes, wherever you're going. It's projected for next year, and it will hold up to 4 passengers with their carry-ons. I mean, that's cool. It's a flying car, you guys. I don't know how much it would be, but buku bucks, probably. So kudos to you, Uber. They were always going to do like the Jetson thing. In fact, when I saw the Jetsons, I thought, oh, someday that is going to be like that. That never really happened. I get a helicopter maybe, but even the double freeways didn't happen down here in LA, which is sad. Very, very sad. Also, you guys, I read this little doohickey the other day, and I want to read it to you. And this is how I will end off. I'll stop chatting for a while. But there's so many cute little words and sayings, and this is one of them. And before I sign off, I'm going to share it with you, because this is how I feel. It's so much in my heart. With so many things going bad in style. Wait, with so many things coming. Oh. Never mind. Let's try that again. I have terrible handwriting. With so many things coming back in style, I can't wait until morals and intelligence becomes a trend again. And to that, I say cheers. And hopefully, you guys have picked up something off my video that you can relate to or think twice about, just to be safe. We need to be safe. It's a crazy world out there. Crazy, I must say. So anyway, you guys, thanks for joining me on my floor. Oh. I guess we'll have to pick that up after this. But anyway, I love you guys. Do something good for yourselves. Until next time.